Hoy vamos a estudiar el verbo ser y los pronombres en español. Se usan los pronombres para expresar quién hace la acción en vez de un sustantivo. Por ejemplo, in English I could talk about Miss Gordon. I could say, Miss Gordon likes racquetball. Miss Gordon plays racquetball very well. But that gets repetitive, so instead of repeating Miss Gordon, I can use the word she. Likewise, I can use the word they or he. Aquí tienes la lista de pronombres en español. I say yo. To say you, informal, we say tú. To say he, we say él. She is ella. You, formal, we use usted. To say we say nosotros o nosotras. You all, y'all, is vosotros o vosotras. They is ellos, ellas. And to say you all, but formally in Spain, we say ustedes. Para clarificar, ustedes aprendieron de la diferencia entre tú y usted. Tú es informal. When you're talking about with a friend, with someone that you know well, someone that's younger than you, we use tú. The plural version of the word tú is vosotros. En cambio, si estoy hablando con una persona mayor, necesito usar la versión formal, usted. So I'm talking to someone that's older than myself, someone that I don't know well, etc., we use the word usted, and the plural form of usted is ustedes. The one tricky part, unlike the singular form, when we use the plural form, we only use the informal version in Spain. Everywhere else, they just use ustedes, whether or not it's formal or informal. So all over Latin America, they only use ustedes and they never use vosotros. Ahora vamos a hablar del verbo ser. Primero tiene que saber un poquito de información sobre los verbos. Primero, ¿qué es un verbo infinitivo? En inglés, un verbo infinitivo empieza con la palabra to y después un verbo. En español, hay tres tipos de verbos infinitivos. Los verbos AR, ER y IR. I'm describing for you what an infinitive verb is. In English, a word that's considered an infinitive verb is a word that always starts, or a verb that always starts with the word to. For example, to sing, to dance, to swim. Those are all infinitive verbs. In Spanish, their infinitive verbs end in AR, ER, or IR. Para conjugar el verbo, tienen que saber quién habla o quién hace la acción. Por eso tenemos que conjugar el verbo. So in Spanish, just like in English, we have to conjugate the verb in order to reflect the person doing the action, the subject of the verb. So originally, our infinitive verb to talk is our infinitive, and we change it to I talk, you talk, etc. And we don't really have to do much to the word talk except in the he, she, it form. In Spanish, each form of those verbs, of that conjugation, changes. So you always know who's doing the action just by looking at that verb. El primer verbo que vamos a conjugar en esta clase es el verbo ser. Ser significa to be. You may already recognize the first form of the verb ser. We've been practicing it. Yo soy. Soy significa I am. Tú eres. You are. And this is the informal form of the verb you are. Él, ella, usted es. Nosotros somos. Vosotros sois. Ellos, ellas, ustedes son. Pueden aprender y cantar esta canción en tu carro, en tu baño, donde sea, para memorizar las conjugaciones del verbo ser. Yo soy, tú eres, yo soy, tú eres, él, ella, usted es. Nosotros somos, vosotros sois, ellos, ellas, ustedes son. Se usa el verbo ser para, número 1, identificar a una persona. Por ejemplo, señora Gordon es la profesora. Pablo es mi amigo. Número 2, para decir de dónde es una persona. Do you remember? ¿Cómo se dice where are you from en español? ¿De dónde eres? ¿Cómo se dice where are you from formal en español? ¿De dónde es usted? Otros ejemplos. Para decir I am from Argentina. Soy de Argentina. He is from Venezuela. Es de Venezuela. We are from the United States. Somos de los Estados Unidos. You, formal, are from Puerto Rico. Es de Puerto Rico. A very observant student might notice that I did not include any subject pronouns in front of my verbs. In Spanish, because the verb changes entirely, those words are optional. For the second example, he is from Venezuela, it's probably a good idea to say él in front of the word es, because es could be talking about he, she, or you formal. However, on the third example, or the first example, it's not really necessary to include the yo before the soy or the nosotros before the somos, because generally those are pretty implied. It's just used for emphasis because they wouldn't be confused with any other pronoun or person.